Over the last couple weeks, some of you guys have reached out to me on Instagram and in my comment section asking some few key questions about Hammoq and how to get started. So in today's video, I'm going to go over how to start up an account, some of those questions that you have been asking on a regular basis, and do a listing with you guys. Let's go. Today we're going to go over if you were just about to start an account with Hammoq and what would be the steps that you need to take to have the best experience with Hammoq. So we are on the hammoq.com/start screen. This is going to answer a ton of questions I get on a regular basis about Hammoq. So first, you're going to want to put your email. Next thing is you're going to be your first name, your last name, phone number, WhatsApp phone number. So the WhatsApp, if you haven't heard of it before, that is just another text messaging platform. That is what your virtual assistant is going to use to communicate back and forth with you about your account. It's also going to ask what city and time zone you are in. That is going to be very handy for them to communicate back and forth. Then you're going to want to put in your store name or your store link. So mine immediately popped up. This is my eBay one. I've done this before. It's why it did. So they want to be able to know where your link is or your store is. And then how'd you find out about us? Very simple things you want to put in. Do you want us to start listing on eBay? Having your items drafted on eBay, if you are an eBay seller, is going to be super handy because your virtual assistant's going to go in. They're going to do all the drop downs for the different categories. What services do you want? Listing, cross-listing, delisting, and accounting. Do you want us to start cross-listing? Click on any of these. So as you can see, you guys, they've got eBay, Mercari, POSHMARK, Shopify, OfferUp, Depop, Craigslist, Letgo, Tradesy. They can do it. That's one of the things that I really enjoy is that they are capable of doing either listing on any of those platforms or cross-listing to any of them. For your pricing, how would you like us to price? This is a really, really great question, and I'm really glad that they asked this at the beginning. Do you want higher sold comps? So you might end up holding on to this item a little longer. Do you want medium sold comps? So they are going to do the product research. They're going to take a look at this item. Okay, it's averaging $25 anytime this item sells. So do you want it to be at 30? That way you can do like a 30% or a 20% discount in hopes that you get that median number. Do you want it sold faster and have it lower than what that is? You kind of make the decision. And as you get started, I know for me, I think I put the medium sold comps. And when I started to see what the medians were, I was like, let's go to the higher sold comps because I want to have a margin to be able to do the 15% or 10% or even 30% sometimes off. So for me, that made more sense when I did that. I do hold on to items a little longer, but it gives me opportunity to send out offers when people do like my items. You can add more details right here. And then how would you like shipping? See exact shipping options, and I will click on that. So then you can say, hey, I want free shipping on anything that I am adding to these different platforms. Do you want a flat base? And they have information for that. Or do you want it calculated? Are you going to weigh the item before you add it to hammoq.com and then provide them with that? That way they can do proper calculations for the shipping. So here we have the Hammoq shipping options. This is a really great breakdown of some different variations of what it costs for shipping. So you've got your flat rate shipping. That's actually like a European symbol. And then you have some calculated, so this goes based on the weights, total prices. So you've got an Excel that you can kind of review and see how you would want to do it. Personally, for me, I like the flat rate. I also created a video about how I ship on eBay recently. If you're interested in that video, I'll link it in the cards. But this helped me be able to streamline my process when it came to shipping. I don't have to worry about measuring. I don't have to worry about weighing. I have a flat set price based on kind of what I can gauge the item's weight to be. And I just provide that to them in my listings. Your specific shipping options, if you do have them, you can put those details there. So a couple questions that I have gotten commonly is, well, what do you do about your shipping when it comes to telling your virtual assistant that? Are there any other details that you put in your listings? How do you let your virtual assistant know that? Right here. Do you have a company blurb you want at the end of each product description? If so, please put it below. For me, I had something to the tune of, actually, let me see if I can get to it really quick. At the end of the description, I say pet-free, smoke-free home. I love accepting reasonable offers. Bundle to save more. Follow on Instagram and be the first to know of any other sales or new inventory coming. I put that when I first started with Hammoq here. Anytime I'm doing my listings, I don't need to repeat that information. They already have it in the system, so they're gonna put it there. Here's some other questions about eBay or Mercari. Do you accept best offers? I put yes. So again, moving forward, you don't need to put that in any of the other listings. Mercari's smart pricing, do you want to do that or do you not? How long do you want your handling time to be? And then send permission for eBay. In order for someone, an additional person, to draft your items on eBay, you need to provide them with permission. You could very well just give them their user and password, and at one point eBay was updating their features, and so there were some glitches in the system, so I just provided them with that information. But there is a multi-account permission part of eBay that you can add them to. So this is the video that they have for you to walk you through how to properly do that. Okay, so right here, it's super simple. If you see on this screen, it says add user. So you're gonna click on add user. The details right here in the getting started says send permission to Nick H at this Gmail or Yahoo account. You're gonna click on add user in that. So let's actually walk through what that would look like on eBay. You're gonna go to account settings. And personally, I didn't know how to do this when it first started. So I literally had to watch that video and just go step by step. If you need to go back to it, that is in the hammock.com/start section. So here you've got some of the different ones. You go to add user. Now this is where you're going to put the Nick, and then you're going to put that H. You're going to put the email right here, and then you're going to say what you want to give them permission to do, and then you can move forward. So here we've done that. Now whatever accounts you want to connect to Hammock to have them cross-list or draft items to, you're going to want to put that information here. Now if we go into, so when you go into Hammock, this is the section that's going to show any of the items you've drafted. You've got this section here, then you're going to see all the drafts. So these are items that they've already put into draft form on whatever platform you've chosen. You have your rates. It shows you your first listing, if you want to go to other sites, and then what it's going to cost for delisting. Very simple and straightforward. When I am adding items to the Hammock website for them to be able to prepare my drafts on eBay, I go to this section, the basic listing section. I'm going to hit browse. We're going to go through one together so you see what that looks like. Okay, so this item selected condition is going to be used. I take a picture of what tote it's in, this letter. So this one was AL. That way I remember which one I was working on. So this item is a Nike. This was actually one of my old tank tops. So my cost of goods, I'm just going to put 0. It's a women's. The SKU number is going to be AL, and then that bag that you see right here. So that's going to be 1564. So remember, we've already added a ton of information to that start section. Your virtual assistant is already going to know a lot of how to prepare your items. But there's a couple things I generally like to put into this notes section to help make the experience even better. Number one is color. This tends to, I can look at this picture and think that it's kind of like an orange color, but the fact of the matter, it is actually a coral color. So if it is a little bit hard to understand what the color is, lighting sometimes is just so crazy. I can still see some differences in the colorations, especially if they're like lime or laser colors, neon colors, I should say. So I like to put that just so my virtual assistant knows what color it is for a fact. Then I do this cool little text thing. If you guys want to see this trick, put it in the comment below. So I have GU, and you see how it immediately pulls up this right here? I've created a text in my laptop, so that way anytime I put GU together, it knows to do gently used and in blank condition. So I like to put that because there is a box on eBay that says, what is the condition? Of course you put used right here, but that box is still gonna say, give us a little bit more details. So say, for example, this one wasn't in the best condition. I can say gently used and in good condition. And if there's any marks I want to disclose, I can say mild marks on tank, see photos for review or details, whatever. That is pretty much all you need to do there. I've told my virtual assistant, hey, whatever I put as gently used and da-da-da-da-da, if there's anything else I put in that section, I want you to put that in the condition box. They already know that, and they actually put in the description too, which makes it really easy when it transfers over to like POSHMARK. Next, I like to put in what my flat rate is for this. So I'll put USPS flat rate first. There we go. First class $3.99 because that's one of the rates that I have already set. I know that this item is not going to be over £1, and I know that it's probably going to cost me about $3.49 to ship it. So this gives me a little wiggle room just in case I am off on my weights and I end up having to spend like $4.20 something cents. That's all I need to do. So now we click submit. And there you have it. Super quick and easy. I hope this answers all of the questions you guys have been asking me. And again, as I stated, feel free to leave a comment down below if you're interested in anything more. Also, just as a friendly reminder, if you finally are deciding that you want to get started with Hammock, use Ashley Wheeler 8, and that will give you $25 credit for your first month, which is going to provide you with more listings. And I will see you guys next week. Bye.